Hope everybody's doing good today. Time for another live. Make some 4-pound pots today. That's the plan, anyway. Hope everybody's having a good day wherever you are in the world. All right, hydrated, good to go. Yesterday, my live feed froze on me, so we'll see what happens today. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh yeah. Before I make those 4-pound pots, I need to make a saucer to get. I need another saucer with all that I did yesterday. So let's do that real quick, guys. No, I got that one saucer I needed done. Saucer. Let's make some 4-pound pots. That's the plan. So I need to make 4-pound scallop pots. This is the thing with bats. Sometimes they're just a little bit warped. Hello, Random writes. Another live, yes, yep. Hey, thanks for always tuning in. Hello, Random, appreciate you. Yep, doing another live. Hope you're doing well this afternoon, evening, night, morning, wherever you may be. Thanks for everybody who's watching here. And for the likes, guys. Appreciate those likes. Thank you. What am I doing? I'm using the wrong tools already. Off to a weird start, right? This style is probably my most popular, to be honest with you. I make a lot of them. These are roughly 8 inches, 8.5 inches, something like that. 4-pound pots. scallop pot. It's like a pie crust. Yeah, I go back and I clean up all that I just did. Because I don't like fingerprints in my pots. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Praval, can I join you? You're watching. You're joining right now, right? Sorry guys, I only speak English. I am so sorry. I wish I spoke more languages, but I do not. So I appreciate you guys commenting though. And for everybody who's watching, thanks for tuning in, guys. Mohammed, hi. Hey, how's it going, Mohammed? Hope you're doing well this morning, evening, wherever you are. Making some larger 4-pound scallop pots today. Quation, hi. Or Cation? Quation? Hi, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Mohammed, wow, amazing. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate you. This is what I do for a living, so make a lot of flower pots. So. The first time you got it right. Cation, sorry. Okay, Cation it was. I got you. My bad. I'm old. I can't pronounce things right, so I'm sorry. Sally writes, hi Ben. Hey, Sally, how's it going? Muhammad writes, I'm actually in a Pottery. You mean Pottery? Cool. You're awesome. Awesome to be in a Pottery. I'm in a Pottery too right now. Well, this is my basement, but I also work with my father at his shop, so wherever I am, I'm always somewhere different. So. Carrot 69 writes, hi. Hey, what's going on, Carrot? How you doing? Muhammad writes, club. I love it. Nice. Yeah, I love pottery too. That's what I do for a living. I don't even know what I'd do if I wasn't doing this, to be honest with you. I tried to be in a band. That was my big thing that I wanted to do, but I also play guitar, so I also do that on these live feeds, so maybe I'll do that later too. WTL says, I wanted to take pottery lessons, but I have not. Hey, give it a try. It's always fun to try. It's fun to do. WTL, do you sell your creations? I do. I have a website, benwellpottery.com. I also sell to like 36 stores, and I also have a retail shop that I share this show space with my father in Bantam, Connecticut, which is basically Litchfield, Connecticut. So I'm here in Connecticut. That's where I live and work. Mohammed writes, I love it as a hobby. Nice. But it's gotten messy. Yeah, sure is, as you can tell. I get messy, especially. I've seen potters that don't get so messy as me, but clay flings around. I throw at a pretty high speed, and especially when you're doing bigger pots, like you're in the 10-pound, 25-pound range, it's inevitable that you're going to get clay on you. But clay's not it's earth, so it's not that bad. I was a farmer when I was younger, so this is a lot better than that stuff, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay, show the face. Okay, question. Gotcha. All right, got your name right. I just nicked my pot. That's cool. Muhammad writes, my mom gets mad when I get the place messy. I'm sure. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Carrot writes, I wish I had the skill for this. Well, it's 100% is learned behavior. So if you do it, thousands of times, you'll get it. it gets easier with time. Just like anything else, you really have to just put in the time and the effort and never give up. All that good stuff. It's not just something that you jump on and be good at. Some people can. You can just jump on and be good, but it really, there's a ton of things to it. The clay responds to every single thing you do to it, so. Sally, Bainbridge writes, great, you were right. The pot I bought was too small for my orchid, but it was perfect for my violet. Oh, nice. Well, I'm sorry it was too small for you. But, I don't know, what did I say? You said I was right, so I must have told you that it was getting a bigger one. I wasn't trying to upsell. I was just thinking in my head that maybe it was too small, but I remember now. Hope you're doing well, Sally. Thanks for tuning in today. Kuei Shin. Mohammed, when are you going to stream next? I'm doing it right now, but we'll find out when the next stream will be. I don't have an actual schedule for streaming. I kind of, when I can, I jump on and do it. So that is what's been going on lately. And I apologize to anybody who wants a regular live stream from me, and I can't provide it. I wish I could say I'm going live at this time, every single day, or whatever it is, but I kind of go when I can. Mohammed says, I'm going to go. Bye. Oh, nice to meet you, Mohammed, and thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Carrot writes, bye, Mohammed. Saucy man. What's going on, Saucy? How you doing today? Yeah. Making 4-pound scalloped rim squat pots today. That is the plan, and that is what's going on. So these are about 9 inches, so they go down about 8.5 with shrinkage after that when everything dries up. Yeah, so gonna make a batch of these. Gotta do some other stuff. Gonna hang out with you guys for a while. Thank you for tuning in, everybody who's watching. It's funny how YouTube works. And when I first came on, it said there was like 79 or 80 something people in here. Went down to 5, and back up to 12. It shows you. I don't know if you guys, anybody in here also streams. Scarlett writes, hi. Hey, Scarlett. Thanks for tuning back in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look at all the hearts. I see all the emojis coming up. Thanks, guys. Clay's kind of hard. Sabrina Suburban Garden, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in. You're always tuning in. I appreciate you. I think I just saw you over at Ugg Chugs too. I was in his live feed, yapping away with some of you guys a little while ago. I don't know. Is he still going? DeHunty from England. What's up, DeHunty? Hope you're doing well in good old England. It's great to see you back in the live. I haven't been going live often. I went live yesterday and I'm trying again today. Hopefully it doesn't freeze again. It froze yesterday on me. A little ridiculous, but it's all right. Yeah, long time no talk, right, DeHunty? But yeah, it's nice to have you back in the live, and like I said, I took a week off finally for the first time in I don't know 3 years or something. That was quite nice. My wife and I had a really good time, relaxing. Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? How's it going? Memory from last night. Thanks for tuning back in today. Appreciate you. And I just saw you in Ugg Chugs, right? I'm pretty sure. Well, I see a lot of you guys from Ugg Chugs. Hope you didn't ditch out on his live. You come here. because he's got a great live. Can you make a bowl? I can make a bowl, but I'm making larger 4-pound flower pots today. I hopefully will be doing a live stream soon where I'll be doing bowls and utilitarian wear soon. It's about that time of year where I need to make some for the retail shop. So I'm gonna do a large stoneware firing in my dad's 20 cubic foot outdoor reduction kiln. So I gotta make a boatload of stuff to fill up that thing. Which I'm gonna do a lot of vases, vases, whatever you may want to call them. Bowls, different containers, crockery, all that good stuff. So. Ugg Chugs, what's up, buddy? Chad from Ugg Chugs is in the building. He's not in the building, he's in the chat, but it's always good to see him. Everybody in here that doesn't follow Ugg Chugs, go follow him. He does an awesome live feed. And we've been calling each other Pottery brothers from different mothers, and that's kind of exactly what we are. So hopefully on my channel here too, we did one on his, and hopefully we'll do a live together on mine one of these days once we can connect on times. It's my fault I can't connect on times very well, so I never know where I'm gonna be. Yeah. I'll just finish up this scalp and then I'll catch up with the chat if I'm missing anything. Sorry guys. But yeah, making 4-pound flower pots today. Carrot writes, what's your favorite item to make? The one that sells. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. To be honest with you, I really enjoy everything that I make. Otherwise, I'm lucky enough at the point where I wouldn't make it if I didn't like it. So I like all the pots that I make. Otherwise, I really wouldn't do it. And there's no favorite. It's kind of like saying, what's your favorite song? There's no such thing for me. But that's just me. Even people ask all the time, what's your favorite color? I'm like, that's a tough one. Like, all of them. I like colors. I don't know. But I do appreciate the question. I don't have a exact favorite thing. Chugs writes, I'm in the building and virtually in yours. You sure are. That'd be cool if we actually were in the same building at some point. One of these days I'll book a ticket down to Bama. Because I got one of my best friends from grammar school that we still talk on weekly, I would say. He lives in Greenville. I don't know where that is comparative to you, but if I ever get a chance to go down and see him, I need to come over and see you too. Just Lurking writes, hey, Ugg Chugs. Yep, everybody say hi to Ugg Chugs. If you haven't followed him, do it up. Long time no see. Yeah, I think, wasn't he or Just Lurking, were you in Ugg Chugs live? I hopped in there for a little bit and I was trying to do stuff and text and all that stuff to you, and I think I saw you guys in the comments. Let's see, DeHunty, did you ever find out about Bill and Ben, the flower pot men? No, I didn't. And that's exactly why I have, wait a minute, I have somewhere, let me grab it. All right, this happens to me every live. I have a piece of paper. I'm going to write that down right now, DeHunty. There we go. Written down. I'll actually, I'll do that. KP, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, KP, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I took a week off. And then I did a live yesterday. And then I don't know how far into the live, everything just froze on me. Look at all the emojis coming up. Thanks, guys. Just Lurking says, yes, sir, it was. All right, nice. Ugg Chugs right. Speaking of just lurking, I will be lurking and listening. Have a good stream, bud. Sounds good, bud. Thank you so much, and everybody who's watching, definitely check out Ugchug's channel. He's a really good guy, really good potter, and I can't say enough good things about him. So I highly recommend his channel. And thanks for tuning in, Chad from Ugchug. Appreciate you. Always appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you, man. I haven't had any problems yet, but I can already feel this clay is quite hard today. I wedged out a bunch of balls and I was like, this clay's harder than normal. So, I don't know what they did in the mix, but... And I'm not gonna put it through my pug/mixer at the moment. Just gonna use it. Just gonna go with it. I don't care if my arms burn at the end of this. That's the way it's gonna be. Just lurking. Writes, what you making? I make flower pots for a living. So I'm making 4-pound scalloped pots. So they are about 9 inches or so. That's about the size of them. When they're all done, they dry, and then they shrink while they dry. They shrink a tiny bit more when you fire them. But that's what I do. I make a lot of these every year, so these I need more of them now, like yesterday. So at least I'm making them today, even though I needed them yesterday, right? That's the thing. When you're a production potter, you always feel like you're behind. DeHunty, that was the first question I asked you as a joke. Let's see. Yeah, they were on when I was a kid many moons ago. Yep, I know. I gotta. Well, you said it, and we talked about this last time. I've got to go to bed early. It's 21:05. Oh wow, okay, English, and I don't have. I don't think I've ever been to bed this early. We'll do it. See what happens. You're gonna wake up extra early, and then you're gonna be all off tomorrow. But thank you so much for tuning in from all the way from England. I appreciate you. It's always nice to talk to you. And I wrote down Bill and Ben. I gotta figure that out, whatever that may be. Even if it's inappropriate, I will find it. So as you can see, this is what I'm doing, guys. For those who asked. When I'm done with these scallops, I just clean everything up because I don't like having fingerprints on them. Even though they are handmade, I try to make things as clean as possible. Carrot writes, what's your website for the pots? My website is benwolfpottery.com. Spelled same as my name in this live here. But yeah, Ben Wolff, WOLFF, pottery.com. And yeah. DeHunty, check, smile, always emoji. Hey, thanks DeHunty for tuning in today. And hope you have a good rest. Appreciate you, as always. So yeah, here's what the scallop number 4 pot ends up looking like. Just lurking, right? So I'm doing a podcast tonight from 6 to 9. Ugchug said he might watch it tonight. Nice. Is that on your channel here? Just lurking? Maybe I'll, I don't know if I'll be done I should be done by 6. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But what kind of stuff do you talk about in your podcast, Just Lurking? Let's see. Kara writes, I'm thinking of getting one for my mom's late birthday present. I forgot it. Oh, that's cool. Well, I appreciate that. If you do. I ship, my wife and I ship everything directly from here. Unfortunately, we only do ship things within the United States. Doing stuff through customs and all that is a whole nother ballgame and that I have not gotten into. But if you're in the States, yeah, check out the website. I wish I could ship overseas. I just literally, it's a whole other ballgame that I'm not ready for. I don't even know how to price the stuff to ship overseas, the whole thing. Shipping is the toughest thing when it comes down to being a potter. That's for sure. Making is obviously the fun. Packing kilns, doing all that. Probably second on the list. Being a businessman. It's no fun. It can be, I guess, in moments. And then shipping. I'd have to put shipping at the bottom of the list, to be honest with you guys. Just Lurking. Yes, tonight we're going to talk about fishing stuff. Nice. And how to fish for new fishermen and what bait is good for different times. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Maybe I will tune in. I went fishing for the first time in a long time. A couple weeks ago after work. My buddy called and he has a boat. I don't buy a boat. What's the joke? You never buy a boat, you just bring the 6-pack to the guy that does. But we went out, we had a good time. We were fishing largemouth bass up here, and he actually didn't catch anything, and I caught 3 largemouth, so ha-ha to him. And I was going in between a spinner and just like a whatever you call it, like a wormish, like a worm, fake worm. But they were biting on it, so I caught them. It was fun though. Don't do that often. I'm totally bad. Cutting a new stamp and forgot to reverse the image. Oh no! That's cool that you have the ability to do that though, for cutting the stamps. Do you have like a CNC machine or something there, Chad? Maybe we should. I got too many questions for you. We're gonna have to do another live together, find out all this stuff. Glad I used a laser. Wow, you answered the question right after I read your first one. Glad I use a laser and not a hand carving anymore. Well, yeah. There you go. We got a laser. All right. Yeah. Wow. Right, because you do a lot of custom stuff, right? Because I have my stamps I have like set up, you know, for just my name and numbers, which indicate the amount of wet clay used on the side of my pots. I don't normally do too much personalized stamping. So yeah, I usually just need a few things, so I can order a whole plate of them and have them, you know, ready, and then I cut them out and make stamps out of them. But having a laser, that would be that'd be a whole up the game. Plus, with me, like, it's so tough. I mean, so many people have asked, can you put the name of my farm or my estate or whatever it may be on the side? And it gets, for me, it's ended up becoming, there's been a few issues when I've done that. So I have a few co-branded things that I've done, and I keep it to that. So, but good on you, man. Leah, Hi, do you remember me? Sure do. It's okay if you don't. No, I remember your name. Thanks for tuning back in. Appreciate you. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I probably said that last time. I think I did say that. I know I did. Yeah, Ugchug's writes, I do a lot of logo jobs. Yeah, no, I could tell. Well, especially if you need a laser. So, and those are, yeah, co-branded jobs. So, and wholesale quantity. So as long as they order a quantity, and you don't have to do just like, one or two with, Rob and Becky on the side of it. If your name's Rob and Becky, I'm sorry, but let's see. Just lurking. Oh, at Ugchugs, I like doing logo. Yep. Look at all the hearts coming up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. So yeah, there's the scallop. This is pretty much what I'm doing today, guys. Just making a batch of these. I appreciate you, everybody that's hanging out today. Ugchugs, yeah, only a quantity. Too much work for one-offs. Yeah, oh, definitely. It'd have to be a very expensive one-off, I would say. Oh, I have like some stamps off to the side here. With basic lettering. Just basic lettering stamps, so I can put stuff together and do like, whatever, initials if I have to. I normally don't, like I said, but I've had these in the past because that's what I used to do a bunch of that. And every once in a while, I'll have wedding orders and it's like, okay, I'll try to make the exception because it's your wedding. And it's got to be a bunch of them, so it usually is. So when it works out, it works out. Oh, this clay is ridiculously hard. You can tell if I'm bending over like this, the center of the thing. It's only 4 pounds of clay. Yeesh. Just lurking says, Ben, if you join the podcast tonight, just say what's up, lurking. We'll do. I'll you know what? I gotta do this because this is my problem. I'll say, yeah, I'll do that. And I don't remember anything. And people ask me, hey, do you remember this? But just lurking podcast. Fish. Just wrote it down. Got it. 6 to 9. I'm gonna try to tune in after I'm done with this. Ugchugs, Ben. Well, dude, my back is out so bad. I don't know what it was, but a few weeks ago, well, I do know what it was. I tried picking up 3 of those 50-pound boxes like an idiot. Whatever. Or 150 pounds, and yeah. All of a sudden, pain all the way down my, from my butt all the way down to my ankle. So, sciatic nerve problems going on. And the clay's too hard, so. Plus, I don't have the muscles that you do, but. These are all just pottery muscles, whatever I got. I should start working out. Maybe my sciatic nerve damage will go away if I get back into working out. All I have for workout, I have the Chuck Norris Total Gym, which is actually great. It stretches you like crazy, so. But it's kind of hard to find time. Terminator 2, what's up? I like that movie. That's a cool name. All right, hey fellas, what's going on, Terminator 2? John Connor. It's John Connor. T2. What is? I would say that Terminator 2 is probably one of the only sequels that I can think of off the top of my head that, yeah, it's better than the original. in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't get mad at me, folks. That's my opinion. Glitch. Psychotic Glitch is with us all the way from good old England. Show us, what did you say? Show us some arms. There you go, bud. There you go. Hotter arms. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm on the beach. I take my shirt off. I look like I just work out my upper body and completely neglect the rest of myself. I'm a funny looking guy on the beach. They're like, what's wrong with this guy? Forgets stomach, leg, everything else day. Terminator 2, headed to town now. Nice. Chugs, deadlifting and back and squats help with that. Yeah, I know. I know. I feel like I'm deadlifting all the time. So are you. You're picking up clay. I'm just picking up stuff nonstop. And as a kid, I was raised on a farm, so I was just picking up rocks and hay bales my whole life. So the idea of doing it for fun, which it shouldn't be thought of as fun, I guess. It just needs to be thought of as a daily routine. Yeah, it already hurts me thinking about it. But I should do it. I need to do it. Just Larking writes, do you paint those plant pots? I don't do too much decoration. I let, because a lot of, pretty much all planters patina anyway with age, they take on their own life. So they end up looking like antiques quite quickly. And each one kind of grows moss in different spots. And that's what I really like. That's probably my favorite part about the pots, is watching them age and patina. No, I only get to keep the ones that crack on me, which don't happen very often, so I don't have too many of them. So, is what it is. Terminator 2 at red light, not texting. Dude, what are you doing? You're driving, you're driving, watching YouTube. That's awesome. Be careful. That's all I gotta say. Be careful. Glitch writes, nice. Should be calling you the Terminator. But I'm gonna get to the chopper now. The Pottinator. Let's see. I just thought I would check anyway, mate. I gotta go again. All right, Glitch. Well, I appreciate you. And these pots, actually, you know what? I don't know if they're too big to do a flip for you, but I'll do it anyway. That way you hit the like button. Hit the like button, Glitch, if you don't. I'm going to try to do a flip with a 4-pound pot. I will do them with small pots and be fine. We'll see what happens. Here we go. 4-pound pot for Glitch. Woo-hoo-hoo. It didn't mess up at all. All right. We're good. Made it, Glitch. Rod writes, love that scallop dish. Oh, thanks, Ron. Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Pots, 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 pots. Pottery and life for me. I'm not usually a complainer either. Clay is just ridiculous. Just Lurking writes, how many pots are you making today? I gotta make 14 of these, and then I have to make a batch of saucers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I don't even know what time did I start? 40 minutes ago? We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna keep making pots. I normally don't like count out how many I need to make. This, I am counting this specific style because for one, for kiln space, for two, a lot of these are for special order. So, and I also ran out of these on the website. So what I should do is just sit here and make these for, you know, until 3 in the morning. So I can get like 50 of them made, but that ain't gonna happen. Just looking, I just subscribed to you today when I joined the live. Oh, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate you, man. That's nice, yeah. And I'll check out your podcast, and I'll do the same to you. I don't mind fishing. I don't mind listening to fishing stuff. I'm not the best at it. And I'm kind of a, like I said, I'm just a spinnerbait kind of guy. I love that fight with a spinnerbait. Plus, when the largemouth, I usually just fish, if I am going to fish largemouth, and I'm a catch and release guy, so it's more about that for me. I'm not a big fish eater, to be honest with you. Even ocean stuff. I wish I was. I say that to people all the time. Because if you threw a cast into the ocean and every time you cast out, you pulled out a New York strip or a filet mignon, I would definitely be living in the ocean. If it tasted like that to me. I catch my dinner every day. And that would be that. I guess it'd be a lot of salt and whatever in my diet, but I would do that. But I am definitely more of a turf eater, let's say. I love using the spinnerbait, Lurking says. Yeah. No, it's been my favorite lure since I was a kid. Or maybe not a kid, probably I guess when I was a kid, I would just do whatever people told me to do and use Rapalas or whatever. But I like the one hook spinnerbait. Gets it out easy. I guess obviously different times of year, and this is probably what you go over with your podcast. Different times of year, you use different things. Top water for certain times of year. I don't know where you out of, Just Lurking. I'm in Connecticut, northwestern corner. Scalp. Hi, it's Susan Cameron writes, hi, it's me, Rebecca. Hi, Becca. How's it going? Rebecca. I remember you. Hope you're doing well this afternoon. It always just feels like, because I usually go live in the evening or night, but it's kind of hard to do, guys, because I work all day doing this, and then at night I got to do it again to go live, so yeah. I don't know. Definitely like winter time and whatnot, I'll be doing more in the evening. It's just because it's like there's stuff to do. Right? Oh, you're in Missouri. Okay, Just Lurking's out of Missouri. Cool, very cool. I have never been to Missouri. I'm sorry, I have not been to your state. That'd be pretty cool if I was able to. There we go. Scallop pot. Actually, we're cruising right through these guys, aren't we? With help from the viewer, I am cruising through these production pots that I have to make today. So thank you guys. And while I don't have too much clay in my hands, I need to hydrate. Let's see. Rebecca writes, I didn't go to school today because of the rain. Oh, okay. Bad rain where you're at? I've asked you before, Rebecca, but I don't know. I can't remember because I'm old. Don't blame me. But where are you at? And was school shut down because of the rain? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to news. There's probably some kind of crazy stuff going on. I don't know. I'm not a news guy. I hear about things like way too late. I'll walk outside even here and be like, oh, it's raining pretty hard. Then I'll look at my phone. And it says it's raining. Well, if it's if you didn't go to school because of the rain and it's too dangerous to go to school because of the rain, I'm sorry and hope you're safe. Just Lurking writes, that is also the other thing we will be talking about. What bait are good for different types or times of year? Yeah, no, exactly. There's a whole science behind that. That's cool. I hope your podcast does well. Like I said, when I'm done with this, I will try to tune on at some point and find you and go on there. I did write it down, yep. We're good. I also wrote down another thing somebody else told me to look up. You guys are giving me homework. Oh, thanks for all the likes, guys. Wow. Appreciate y'all hitting the like button. And for hanging out. Jules Edits, good morning. Good morning to you. You're in Australia, right? And this is, what, before school for you? Wasn't that what you said yesterday? Thanks for tuning in all the way from Australia, right? I think you're from down under. Sorry, that's a horrible accent. I can't do it. You could probably do my woodchuck Connecticut accent better. It was very, Susan Cameron, or Rebecca writes, it was very heavy rain where I am, and I'm surprised they didn't cancel school. Okay. Yeah, well, it's been amazing up here in the Northeast, in Connecticut, New York, Massachusetts, tri-state area. It's been just, I'm gonna knock on wood here because it's been an odd September. Usually it's rain, and we've had nothing but beautiful weather. Probably the nicest September that I can remember in a very long time. Now they say that, we're gonna have an issue. But, whatever. Jules writes, yes, okay, I had it right, good, all right, sorry if I was questioning, but I do remember, I remember you from yesterday, and I remember you from a few lives before that, I believe, too, right? Yesterday wasn't your first time in, right? But I appreciate you tuning in before school. The pots look really good, Jules writes, or Jules Edits writes. Thank you so much, Jules. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a very popular style. Probably the most popular style on my website, to be honest. So, I did just sell out of the white ones. I think I have some gray ones left. But yeah, today I'm making some, and I had somebody call and say, hey, you're out of those and I need a batch, so I'm doing that right now. But I do appreciate your kind words. I think I have it on, I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me. Do I have it on subscriber only mode today? I think I do. So sorry if you're just tuning in and you can't comment without subscribing. But I think that's what I had it on. Rebecca writes, what are you making? I'm making scalloped flower pots, 4-pound pots. So these are about 9 inches in diameter. When they're all done and they dry and they shrink. So that's pretty much it. I don't know, I'll give you guys a slow turn. Relax. I'm putting you to sleep. Just kidding. So yeah, I'm making a batch of those. And then I have a batch of other stuff I'm gonna make too. Yeah, that's what's going on anyway. What's going on with everybody here? Everybody having a good afternoon, evening, morning. The edge is really cool. Oh, cool. We will also be doing an O&A for the, not opening anything. Oh, Q&A. I thought you were going to say an O&A, like Opie and Anthony type podcast. So I might tune in, right? I'll definitely tune in. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have too many questions for you, but I'll try to tune in, that's for sure. How long have you started pottery? How long have I been making pottery? Today I've been making pottery, well, this is like round 3, but I started this live 51 minutes ago, it says. But I've been making pottery since I was a little kid. So. And then my dad was a potter, so I really don't remember a time that I wasn't, to be honest with you. But taking it seriously, I didn't take it seriously until high school. That's when I started, trying to become, decent at it, to be able to sell the stuff. And I sold to my first store in '96. I was 16 years old. 15 years old. I sold the first store that carried my pots then. And then I really did it full time. I did other jobs. And did this on weekends. And then finally did it full time in 2000. I guess 99, 2000. So yeah, it's been a long time. We're coming up on a real long time. If it's 96, wow. 2 more years. It'll be 30 years since I sold to the first store they sold to. I should be able to retire, guys. It's not the case. You just keep spinning pots. That's what you do when you're a potter. Jules edits, that edge is cool. I think I already responded to that, but I do appreciate your kind words. I just read it again. Jules, it's so satisfying. Yeah, it is. It can be really relaxing to do, and probably just to watch too. It puts you to sleep. I mean, if I did I actually have if you're into watching without any noise and people talking, I have a long form video called Pottery ASMR, and I think it's about 2.5 hours, something like that. And it's just me making a different shape every time. So if you're ever bored, you can most certainly check out my long form videos. And that one's long and there's no interruptions. It's made for that. And I really enjoy stuff that's relaxing. I actually filmed I guess it would be an ASMR video or a meditation video the other day. At this local pond, I ride motorcycles and went down to this spot where I really enjoy, and I filmed this pond. I think it's about 3 hours long, so at some point I'll do a live, and then maybe we can all hop on and watch that together, and I can chat with you guys in the premiere. Though I don't exactly know when I'm going to put that up, but I will let you guys know beforehand. I know with that one I would do in the evening, so people are actually done and relaxed and can chill out. So, but I know my channel is just mainly about pottery, but I'm also a musician, and it's pretty much whatever really interests me is what I'm going to be filming. So who knows, you might get videos of me riding my motorcycle someday if I get the right equipment to do that. I don't know how cool that would be if I could live stream ride through all the dirt roads and back roads that I go through around here. That'd be interesting. It's funny because whatever, I mean, people usually say stick to one thing on your channel, and it's just like this is my channel, so I'm just gonna do whatever I like, and if it doesn't fit and it doesn't go with the channel, you know, it is what it is. But I really enjoy relaxing things, so I will. I think I'm gonna do a few different relax videos. I don't know what to call them yet. Let me know what you think I should call them. I see all the smiley faces popping up. Thanks, guys. Sheila Carroll writes, what cone do you fire to? For these, I actually just fire to about cone 1, basically. Because they're flower pots, they still want to be porous. You don't want to, I mean, you can fire them hotter and whatnot, but you still want them to be porous. You want the air to be able to come through. You want the water to be in and out. So because they're flower pots, you know, that. And then for my other stuff that I make, I do some earthenware at a low fire, and I also do some stoneware. So, and I'm going to be doing a stoneware firing at some point. Well, I don't even know when that's going to be. That'll probably be maybe October, beginning of October, somewhere in there. I'm making a whole batch to go into. My dad has an amazing 20 cubic foot reduction kiln, outdoor propane. So we're gonna go to cone 10. We're gonna do a lot of wood ash glazes, some Albany slip, maybe some celadons. We'll find out. We'll find out once I get going. And then I'm gonna hang out by that kiln because that's so cool to do, and it takes a long time to fire. So maybe when I do that outdoor firing, I might just put the camera right on the flame and then sit back and chat with you guys. That'd be a funny live stream, just a flame going into a kiln for hours. You can hear my father and I bantering in the background all night. It's fun hanging out next to him though, when you do the outdoor stuff. Just Lurking writes, do you do vases? Yeah, sure do. I'm not making any right now, but yeah, I definitely do cone 10 vases. You know the difference between a vase and a vase? Just Lurking. Jules edits, how long does it take for them to dry before you can put them in the kiln? It really depends on the size. This pot right here will take probably 3 days. 3 days. With, you know, using fans and whatnot. And then I can put it in the kiln. The kiln takes, for me, it's usually about a start at noon, and I fire off finally around, I don't know, midnight, and then it cools. So Just Lurking writes, no clue. The answer to what's the difference between a vase and a vase is $200. That's an old Potter's joke. So I don't know. Maybe I'm making vases. Maybe I'm making vases. Who knows? Sheila Carroll, we built our propane kiln, cone 6, nice, in Colorado, high altitude. Nice. I lived in Colorado for a little while, and late 90s. It was probably for a few months. I lived in Fort Collins. I could not find work. I moved home. But beautiful state. Would love to do cone 10, not efficient for our altitude. I would imagine altitude plays a huge role. I mean, it does in engines, combustion engines. I know when we went out there, you got to retune cars up, especially with the ones that are carbureted. So yeah, that makes complete sense. I've never thought about it. But that's very cool. The effects and the stuff you get out of Cone 6 stuff is awesome too. So, you know, you can get some really cool stuff with Cone 6. So I love Cone 6 firing stuff. I also love the Cone 10. I also love earthenware. I also love, you know, like redware. I also love just making flower pots. So it's all just fun for me. I have no complaints. Let's see here. Sabrina Suburban Garden writes, is there a time limit on firing a piece? No, I mean, say if your kiln gets stuck at a temperature and it can't raise, it's not going to ruin the pot. It just didn't get to the temperature that you're after, which would affect the stability of the pot. If you have glaze on it, it would affect the color of the pot, all that good stuff. So as far as it, you know, ramping, or we would call it ramping up and staying at a certain place, there's no time. You can go really slow with the firings, the bigger your pots are. So like when I'm throwing 25-pound pieces, actually I have a whole kiln full right now of 25-pound pots. Those I put, because I use a same, you guys follow Ugg Trugs, I use the same kiln as him, except it's a single phase instead of the updated one that he's got, because he goes to Cone 10. So anyway, I use a Scott Cam 1227, and I can fire that, and it has different speeds. So these pots right here that I'm making, I can put on fast, and they can go fast. They fire off in 7 hours. The 25-pound or bigger, some of the big stuff I've done, 40-pound pots, this and that. Those pots, yeah, they need to go on slow, so they go real slow, because if there's one molecule of water in clay, when it gets above 200 degrees, or 214 is boiling point, so when 214 hits, if there's anything in there, it will just expand and explode. It can break your pot. So it could be 400 degrees, and the middle of the pot is so thick that there's a little bit of water in there, and finally hits that 214 at, 400 degrees, and then you have a blow up. So yeah, you need to dry it out right, and you need to go really slow. So that's just the way I do it. Everybody's got their own methods, but that's what I would recommend. I'm just learning that was funny. Okay, I got you. Maybe, I don't know. It's an old Potter's joke. I have some other Potter's jokes, but they're really dirty, and I can't say them out here. I don't want to get in trouble for saying anything dirty. Sheila, Carol, it takes a crazy amount of fuel to go from Cone 6 to Cone 10. It sure does. The difference between cones. So what a lot of people don't understand with Cone 6, what's that, 2,100 something? I'd have to get it right, but I know Cone 10 is 2,300-ish. And the difference between, even what I fired to 2,013 degrees to 2,300 degrees, people are like, well, it's only 300 degrees. Well, it's the difference between, yellow, orange hot to white hot. And to get to that point, especially with, like my father's kiln, that's a 20 cubic foot kiln. We're using propane, it's reduction, propane. So it burns. You got to push it. And it's a lot of propane, a lot of fuel. So to have something mess up too, if you're doing it for a living, it can be crazy. Sheila Carroll, husband is firing glaze kiln today, and I'm glazing. Nice. So it's another husband and wife team, just like my wife and I. She helps and does tons of stuff for me, with me. And Ugg Chugs, Chad, and his Megs, and Sheila. Sheila, do you have a YouTube channel? Sabrina's Suburban Garden. From the time a piece is made to the time it dries, can it sit until you're ready to fire? Yeah, it sits. The big thing is humidity. So if you have a pot that's sitting, you know, safely under a whatever outside and it's raining and it's, you know, 70, 100% humidity, the thing will never dry. So that's just, it's a thing. So we have to, us potters have to push the air out of it. So to do that, New England can be quite humid, especially in the summers. But you know, right now it gets a little bit better for humidity. So I use dehumidifier, and as you can see, a whole fan army behind me. Yes, there you go, Chugs. With Cone 10, it's a difference between $350 elements and $900 elements. If you want to change elements every 70 firings or so, yeah, there you go. That's for electric kiln. And like I said, I think Sheila was talking about they have propane. It sounded like, and that's what when I do stoneware, it's out of the propane kiln at my father's. We have an arch propane kiln that well, he mainly built. But yeah, it's a lot of propane. So yeah, we burn them up. So Ugchug's been here listening, putting mugs together. Oh, nice. You're listening to the Ben Wolff podcast. Today on Ben Wolff Pottery podcast, how to make scallop pots. Brought to you by. Sorry guys, that's my generic radio voice. It's like a 1950s radio voice. 1950s baseball radio voice. Up next in the bat. Which I'm not even a baseball fan. I don't even know where that voice comes from, but I know it. You'd all know it if you heard it. If we're born in the 80s or before. Well, thanks, Chad from Ugchug's, for hanging out, listening. Appreciate you, buddy. That's what I do with yours too. I end up keep working usually, unless you have customers and this and that, and I just keep yours on and listen to you talk. And you have so many people that talk to you, and you're really good at responding to pretty much everybody that writes into you. I applaud you for that, man. I really do. With these, like the 4-pound pots, I'm looking down a lot. Sometimes I miss chats and whatever. I just tell people, could you please write it again if I missed you? And again, today, if I did miss you guys, miss you saying something, write it again, and I'll hopefully see it this time. If I don't, I'm sorry. Chugs writes, thanks, man. No, I mean it. Yeah, my dog just barked when I said that. You probably heard that. What are you talking about? But yeah, no, I really do. The way you interact with people it's amazing. And I laughed the other day because I was like, man, he's just so good at talking with everybody that's on here. You would be in such trouble if you had a retail shop because you're so good at talking to people. The people that would come in would talk your brain just, and you wouldn't get anything done. It happens all the time at the shop. Some customers will come in, and by the time you're done, you're like, they were here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I made like 4 pots while they were here. I had to, you have to talk and then show them things and this and that, and how good you are with that. I mean, I guess if Megs was making all the pots for you, then you were out just selling them. It might work out. Because I have a feeling you'd be a real good interactive person with people. But you've found the right path in just making and shipping and all that stuff to your stores and sell your pots. So yeah, it's tough. I was listening to you today, and you mentioned that for you, it makes way more sense for wholesale versus the retail. And I'm kind of in complete agreement with you. Though there are days when people come in and say, I want my whole greenhouse with your flower pots, and I'm paying full price for them. And you're like, well, okay, cool. Just lurking. Do you have a podcast channel? No, that'd be cool to do, though. I'd love to have a podcast, because I feel like I could get some bunch of people on there that would be interesting to talk to. I guess I could do it all live with people. But I'm super lucky to know a lot of people that are in the garden world or pottery world or whatever world it may be. But a lot of, I don't want to sound like I'm boasting, but I know a lot of quote unquote famous people. So it's really cool. If I did do a podcast, I could probably get quite a few of them on there. So, TRX boy, what's up, TRX? How's it going? Hello to Ben and Chad. Yeah, Chad's hanging out. I'm jokes. I had a retail shop at one point. I know. I think you did. I remember you telling me that, Chad. In my head, I was just picturing what you would be like with a retail, and I think you'd be really good at it if you had, 72 hours in 24 hours to deal with, just the same as me. For Bitha, hey, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, just looking. Do you have a podcast? No, I don't. I should look into that. The problem with me is it wouldn't just be about pottery. So everybody's following this. If you're following me on here, honestly, if I did a podcast, I'd be talking about movies or music or pottery or gardening or motorcycle riding, or it would just be so everywhere. So people, I don't know, comedy, dark comedy. I'm not really good at family comedy. I wish I was. I can only be really do dark comedy, but I don't on here because this is a family-friendly channel. Rick, I'm going to say your name wrong, buddy. Rick Alperti just checked out your website, and it says pot sealed. Not sure what that means. No, the saucers are sealed. They're, instead of using a glaze, because glaze still sweats, and I wouldn't be able to make the saucers with if I wouldn't be able to glaze the whole thing to make it work. So the flower pots are not have any sealer on them or anything. The saucers have a 2-part epoxy sealer, and that's so it doesn't ruin your furniture and all that stuff. Prabitha, I was gone for a while. Nice. Well, thanks for tuning back in. Prabitha, did you make a live while I was gone? I did one yesterday, and about a week ago, or last week, I completely took off. It was my first vacation in a few years, so that was nice to do. My wife and I had a great time. But yeah, hopefully, Rick, that answers your question, bud. I think I have it worded right on my website, but the comes with a sealed saucer. It can be confusing too, because I can make pots with saucers attached, and I do sometimes. So I don't normally put those on my website, but out of the store I sell some of those. They're kind of a pain in the neck to ship if somebody orders more than one of them. So. with flower pots, I can stack things together and get a few into a box at a time if it's done correctly. Just Lurking writes, how many pots are you making today? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. I know I have to make 14 of these, which I'm coming near on. And then I have to make a bunch of saucers. Who knows, maybe I'll play a little guitar in between or something too. I'm gonna do whatever, hang out. I'll probably keep this going until 6-ish. Something like that. Roberta, I'm going to go. I will come back in a few minutes. All right, Roberta, appreciate you. See you later. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you come back, you do. If you don't, it was really nice to hear from you. Chugs. Yeah, everybody who is watching, actually, you should. I haven't said it enough. I don't know if I've said it in a while, but you should subscribe to Ugg Chug's channel too. Chad from Ugg Chugs is an awesome production potter like myself. He makes mugs, and a lot of them, face mugs. Really fun to watch. Awesome guy. But he just wrote, "What's for dinner? Do you or your wife cook more?" No, we have a personal chef. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My wife actually cooks more than me, which I massively appreciate, to be honest with you. But it's not to say I can't cook. I just appreciate that she does, to be honest with you. What are staple meals for you guys? Well, we eat a lot of beef, so I'm definitely a turf guy. So yeah, let's see. I guess I'd have to say cheeseburgers are my favorite. Though I can't just eat those every day. Otherwise, this gut of mine would get bigger. Spaghetti meat sauce is probably... spaghetti meat sauce might be my favorite, though I can't do that either every day, because, man, I think I do have a pasta addiction, to be honest with you, at this point. Every night we actually do something different, so, obviously tacos. We do burritos quite often. We do a lot of different things all the time. I mean, some of the nights, it's even fun to eat breakfast. Like make an omelet. And because my wife and I don't have kids, we don't have a set, tonight is this night, tonight this, whatever, which a lot of families do. So we're kind of like, well, what are we eating? Or I'll just be like, hey, I'm going to head out and I'm going to go down the road. We have a nice place down the road, and I usually grab meatball grinders from them. So it's always meat, something to do with meat. I could probably do the meat diet if I had to do a diet. I probably would do the meat diet. Good question there, Og Jugs. You're actually making me think. Wait a minute, what do we eat every other night? What time are you guys going to end the live stream? Miss what you said. Okay, yeah, I can't. I need glasses. Got really loud. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end. I don't know, around 6 or so. You said you're going on at 6 on your podcast. I wrote it down. So just lurking your channel, you'll have your podcast. What do you do for podcasts anyway? Do you have like a host that hosts podcasts to Apple or Spotify or this and that? What do you use for that? Because I've looked it up before, and it looked like there was, just like website builders or this and that. There was a whole slew of hosts that you could use to put out your content when you're doing a podcast, or do you just do it here on YouTube? I listen to a lot of podcasts. Actually, I listen to old radio shows. It's weird, but I love listening to some of the old radio shows, old comedy radio shows from like 2000 or even older. Like old Opie and Anthony. I love that stuff. It's filthy, but I love it. Okay, you're going live at 6. All right, cool. Yeah. So is it just here on YouTube, or do you have it on Apple and Spotify and all the other places where podcasts would be put out? You guys hear that clickety clack and my dog's walking around upstairs. My wife is faux painting the floor. It ended up looking really awesome. Looks like a kind of looking like slate. Got a little bubble on this. Actually, it's not a bubble. It's a chunk of something. No, I don't have any of that stuff. I just do it on YouTube. This is the second podcast. Oh, cool. You guys use mics and stuff? I always wondered what, well, I have tons of mics and stuff because I've been in tons of bands and everything. So I have tons of SM57s and 58s. And I do have a broadcaster's mic somewhere, but it's all analog. And don't have much that's USB at this point. So, but I haven't, I have enough stuff for, the other room is literally it's set up for a whole band. I have my drum set. I have all my guitars. I have my bass amp, whatever. I have everything set up over there, and I have an old analog recorder for recording music. So, well, actually, it's digital. What am I saying? It's not analog, but it is set up for analog. Like you can only use XLR. There's no USB, anything. So, I mean, it's one of the first digitals that was like a 16-track thing. I think I got that in '99 as well. Which I would definitely be able to use for a podcast. Get a USB interface, Upchug says. Plug that joker into your phone. Yeah, I probably should. Instant stream sound upgrade. Yeah, you know what? I did get not an interface. Yeah, I got a tiny little thing that I can plug in. It's a tiny interface, a single channel. I was like, it is called an interface, but when I picture interface, I picture, 16 channels or 8 channels or whatever. Actually, you know what? I do have one for recording into like GarageBand that I might be able to plug into my phone. I'd have to figure out the right connector, and I think I might have that connector. So, but sound is pretty important in these lives, huh Chad? I never really thought about it for YouTube, like how many people see, because when I watch on YouTube, I'm mainly a mobile watcher, to be honest with you. And I don't put in headphones or earbuds. But I feel like I'm probably a minority on that. I feel like a lot of people, I see everybody walking around with those things. I actually got those earbuds when when we did our thing. I literally went out and got earbuds for the first time just so we could do that podcast. And I've used them once since. It was cool to listen to stuff, but it was like putting those things in my ear. I'm an over-ear guy, so putting those in my ear was like, whoa, this thing. It's handy though. They're handy and they're cool. Upchugs, it helps. Nice. Well, here's that. And I think I have a couple more of these to do, but I think while we're at it, While we're talking about interface and music and all that stuff, you got me interested in maybe playing a little guitar. So I'm cleaning up my hands and playing my guitar for a second. I hope you guys don't mind. But some of the only time I can actually play my guitar has been on these live feeds lately. I don't have any time to be in any bands. So during these live feeds, I've been picking up the guitar and doing some stuff here and there. Upchugs writes, if you have the USB interface, you need the adapter for your phone. Yeah, I have an adapter that I bought and I haven't tried it. Because I bought it and I think I had this, it was I guess I was using the Acapella app, which was kind of interesting to do. And I wasn't doing it for acapella singing, but I was using it for recording a guitar and this and that, and then myself and, you know, whatever, playing along with myself like a crazy man in the basement. I know that probably sounded ill, but what's Chad right? Time for shred. All right, yeah, time for shred. You got it, bud. I just have to change my shirt off real quick. Traded one shirt for another. All right, we're good. Time for shred. Last time I did this, played guitar, I had people yelling out, or not yelling out, wow. It's been a while since I did any gigs like that where people were yelling out requests, but people were asking for, do I know this band, do I know that band, and all this stuff, so. And I was trying to do something, so if you have something, a favorite band or something, and I know it, I will try it. Mr. Man, hey, how's it going, Mr. Man? Yeah, shred away, all right. I will try. I don't know if I should just do shredding. Should I be nice and quiet about it? Oh, Upchugs with the Freebird. Of course. Freebird in a long time, sorry guys. Just lurking, could you play Sweet Home Alabama? There you go. Oh, yeah, everybody's shaking it. Just Lurking says, Ugg Chug, something 90s grunge. Ooh! Muhammad writes, beautiful. Oh, thanks. That's nice. I'm just messing around. Thinky, nice open sound. I like it. Yeah, I have like a kind of open sound going on here. And just made, hey, nice. Ugg Chug, something grunge. All right. When the strings go, I can take them and I use them as clay cutters. That's exactly what it is. I've done that many times, to be honest. Choices. There you go. Little, how about, what's more 90s grunge? Wow. I mean, you might have to name a band and it'll just ring off the top of my head. Or how about found a way to kill me. Just lurking. Do you know Real Gone? I don't know what Real Gone is. I'm sorry. Muhammad, Pirates of the Caribbean, the theme for Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know many theme songs. I guess like theme for like movie themes. Could be there's a theme for you. Try to do Star Wars. We Will Rock You, isn't that just doom, ch, doom, ch, doom, ch, doom, ch. You do more, welcome, oh my god, hello, hey, how's it going, welcome. I use a, I don't need the pedal. What does it say? Can you play Tetris theme? I can't, wow, video game stuff. I don't know any video game stuff. That would be a really cool thing to learn. Learn some video game covers. What are we thinking? What was that? That's Double Dragon level 2. Let's see. What is this? Did you listen to Tally Hall? What is Tally Hall? I don't even know that. See, I'm like stuck from like, honestly guys, I'm stuck musically from maybe 2007 and earlier. I mean, that's kind of where I'm stuck at with music, to be honest with you guys. It's a little funny, but that's, so this Tally Hall, that might be something, yeah. Let's see, what is that? What is this? I don't know why my chat is going. The band, you said you wrote it down from 2002, the band. Oh, you're right. You told me to write it down. I didn't write it down because I had, or did I? It's sitting right here. I didn't even look at it. It's a Tally Hall band right there. Oh, when was that? Like weeks ago, and I didn't look at it? I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I will have to check it out. And it's from 2002. All right. Well, I missed it then. Kind of like a classic rock player, more so, I guess. Well, it'd be classic rock now, more 90s alternative classic rock. Oh, it's the last live, like last night? Welcome rights. I showed your my class your YouTube. Oh, really cool. That's awesome. Just lurking. Do you know any country songs? I know some country licks. I could. Do a little chicken picking. Unchucked is leaving the building. Hey bud, heading home for the day. Awesome. Hope you have a good evening, Chad. Thanks for tuning in, and everybody watching. If you haven't subscribed to Unchucked already, please do so. He's awesome. He's an awesome potter, awesome person, and he's turning into an awesome friend. So, chat later, chat friends. Yeah, take care. Yep, you have a good evening, Chad. So. But yeah, I don't know too many country songs. makes it sound country. Pick with your thumb. That's some bluegrass for you. So I don't have a wah pedal like this. Oh, how did that go? I tried. I haven't played Black Sabbath since I was probably like 8 years old. That was more Ozzy, wasn't it? By the White Stripes. Oh wow. Okay. I don't know much White Stripes. I ain't gonna lie to that. How the heck did that one go? I may be 13 plus, but I'm mentally old. That's awesome. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a perfect smile. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams. Fairy tales, it's all Zebra talks about. Riding with the wind. I don't know if I sing. With yourself, she goes to me with a perfect smile. She gives me please. It's alright, she said it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Just lurking. I'm doing a live stream in 30 minutes and I gotta go take a shower and get ready for the podcast at 6 and eat dinner. All right. Well, I will try to tune into your podcast at some point, Just Lurking. And thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in today. And I'm going to get back to making pots in a second here. I'm just messing around with guitar, guys. Sorry. Hopefully this isn't annoying you guys. But thanks so much for tuning in. I've never been to a theater. Really? Oh no, you gotta go. For like a band, like theater, or like concert, or you're talking about like a movie theater? Either way, I hope you get a chance to go then. Sabrina, thank you. Bonjour from France. Bonjour. How you doing, David? Oh my God, guys, I just choked on hair. I don't know. That's tough to do. Went down the wrong pipe. Join the podcast tonight. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to join, man. And I gotta look up a couple of these other things too that people have told me to look up, that I promised to look up. Like Welcome said, look up the Hail Band, which I didn't do. said you were a female. Is that right? You said something like you're the only female in here at some point. Something like that. That's just a guess. I can't guess. I have no idea. No idea what anybody is. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in for that. I was just kind of messing around. It was nice to be able to play a little guitar here. Like I said, I don't normally get to just get clay all over my face. Clay and guitars don't go too hand in hand, to be honest with you. All right, welcome. All right, the joke is on me. I don't make any jokes about stuff. Welcome just mentioned that they are a furry little fish stick. That's cool. Interesting. Back to the wheel. Back to the wheel, back to the wheel. Welcome says yes. Welcome writes, marbles make me laugh. That's weird. Never laughed at marbles before, but that's interesting. Little fish. Yeah. Welcome writes, I just learned how to roll up a garden hose. Good for you. It'll take some time. I'm glad you finally figured it out. See, you know, Cadet, I don't know if I spelled it right, but whatever. I don't. I do not know that welcome, but thank you for introducing me to another name that I do not know either. I don't know a lot of things. I'm going to tell you the truth on that. What design today and how many? I have been making a batch of these 4-pound scalloped squat pots, flower pots. Everything. Majority of the stuff I make on this channel is flower pots. I will be doing some more and different things in the future, but I needed a batch for a few orders or whatever, for an order, and for my website just sold out today of them, so in the white color. So I'm doing that. I'm just finishing that up right now. And if you can see behind me, there's a whole batch of them. You know, I'll bring the camera over there and show you guys in a second. So I'm almost done with the pots. We do have some saucers I can still make if you guys want to hang out. If you're still up for hanging out. It's a cartoon, I think, Welcome says. My dad taught me about that. Ever been to Tennessee? No, I've never been to Tennessee. I'd love to go to Tennessee, though, someday. Tennessee. Tennessee. There ain't no place I'd rather be. Oh, baby, won't you carry me back to Tennessee? Tennessee Jed, have you ever heard that song? He writes, yes. I'm gonna say your name all wrong, and you said it last night, and I totally forgot how to say it. Quilingliana. Quilingliana. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I am so sorry. He writes, yes, and I think you meant to the pot. Welcome writes, guess my nationality. American. So that's what I got going on. I've been making a lot of those. And I have a whole batch. Actually, I need to move some of these things around, but that's all right. I said I'd bring over the phone. Let's see if that way you can see what I've been doing. I'm Australian. You're Australian. Oh, okay. Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay. I don't know. I was just guessing. American, Australian. So you're tuning in all the way from Australia? Isn't it like first thing in the morning for you? I would imagine it is. Because what was the Jules Edits is also Australian. And it was morning for them to go to school. Oh, so you live in Australia and you had crazy rain. That's what was going on. Because I'm like, at least up here, there's been crazy rain around here. But what do I know? Everybody on YouTube here, you guys are from everywhere. So yeah, this is what I've been working on. Let's see if I can show you right here. And these are all, let me get that right. There we go. So there's a whole batch of scallop pots that I did today on the live feed. These are 4-pound pots, so they will end up being about 9 inches across. So that's what I was working on, bud. Colingliana, I can't even say your name, let alone guess your nationality. I don't like playing the guess your nationality game. I'm just gonna guess you're American. No, you said you were from somewhere really cool, and I can't remember. You already told me. Melanie E writes, very nice. Oh, thanks so much, Melanie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in here. And if you guys still want to hang out, I can make some saucers still. So if you guys are still wanting to hang out, I can make saucers. Maybe press a thumbs up if you guys still want to hang out. Sure, all right. Sounds cool. Well, where are you from anyway? So I don't have to guess. Kalingiana. I can't even say your name. Saturn. You put a Saturn emoji up. Yes, Sabrina wants to hang out. Okay, yes, sausage, please. Okay. Chastity Smith. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So what I'm going to do then. You're from Mars. Yeah. It sounds about right. From all the stuff you've been writing, it sounds about right. So this is what the clay comes in. It comes in bags. And I take the clay out. Wow, my eyes look extra blue under this light. Holy blue eyes, huh? What about Saucy? Yeah, what about Saucy? Hey, Saucy, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, I was asking if people wanted to see me make some more saucers and if they were actually going to hang out. But yes, you are American. Okay, very cool. Melanie E writes, I have to go to sleep now. Have fun. Okay, all right, we'll sleep tight. Have a good night. So yeah, here's what we're doing. This is the clay. And then I have let's see if I can even aim this over here, right? So you can see my hand. Okay. So I have a scale here. And this is what I do every time I weigh out everything. This is a 1 pound piece. So I put that on the other end. And then I put some clay on. And I weigh it out. And then with my hands, I wedge out the clay. And sorry for you guys if the camera is a little shaky on that, but that's what's happening. Maybe I can move it over just a little bit so you can see my hands at work. I'm probably going to have a hard time reading the chat if you guys are writing anything. Saucer, 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 saucy mans. I could see that. Do you know how to mod people on here? I do, but I have not needed any, and I have actually a long list of people that have requested to be moderators. So if I ever need one, I have a bunch of people, but I will keep you in mind as well if you're interested. So I will remember. I mean, I haven't had any issues on here. I really wouldn't care if people did come in and say whatever they wanted to say. I do have it on subscriber only mode today, just to see if it helped with gaining any new subscribers and whatnot. But if there ever is an issue and people are writing whatever they want, so as far as I'm concerned, freedom of speech is massively important. So say whatever you want. Keep it nice to each other. I would appreciate that. But if you say something ridiculous, I'm just not going to read it. That's all. I want to see those hands. You want to see those hands? Those dirty Potter hands. So what I'm doing basically right now is, kind of looks like I'm kneading, but I'm not. It's called wedging. So what I'm doing is getting any air out of the clay. Where when you're kneading bread, you're putting air into the clay. So, and pretty much I use the ram's head wedge. So I push down and it kind of makes like a ram's head looking piece. And I just keep doing that and air bubbles pop out if there are any. So I'm just going to get a batch of these together and then we'll... Saucy man, any guitar shredding today? There was. I just played guitar for probably 20 minutes, bud. You just missed all the guitar. I usually do it toward the end. But like I was explaining to people that I don't normally get to play a lot of guitar, and I've been playing guitar during these live feeds, so it's almost a chance for me to actually do it. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do one more. I'll have 10 of those. This would be good, because I could use another stack of these. I could fit 10 or stacks of 5 into the kiln, so that's why I'm doing 10. So I'll have 2 stacks. And bam! I put the clay down, and we're back. All right. Guitar. I played my guitar. Yeah. Obviously the lighting is much brighter over there. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. But yeah. So, because I'm making saucers, I might be able to sit down and hang out with you guys. Because how many people are probably standing right now, right? I bet you, out of the, whatever, 8, 10 people that are in here, I bet you all 80 of you are sitting at the moment. Just a guess. But sorry, Sauce Man, that if you missed, if you wanted to hear guitar, and you missed it because I was playing earlier. Maybe I'll play a little bit on the way out. I got these 10 saucers to do. And if you really want, I can play a couple little things for you and then go. Actually, you were standing? Sure. You probably were. I believe you. So these saucers fit my number 4 pots. Didn't I make a batch of these? What did I make yesterday? I guess I made, not this size, I made the size 6 pot? I can't remember. I don't even know what day it is. I was getting a drink from French Nice. What you drinking? What you drinking? I got a piece of clay blocking the camera. Sorry, guys. It's gonna be one of those lives. Just some TV static live. Yep. Saucers all the time. Back that floor, gonna make it shine. Gonna take up the stripping with turpentine. Oh yeah, that's an old school reference right there. Showing my age. Showing my age today, guys. I do appreciate you guys, everybody that's been hanging out here today. I can't tell if more people have subscribed or not, but I see some new names in here. So, Chesty Smith, will you show us step by step, please? No problem. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, with these saucers, it's for me, it's just it's second nature. I make thousands of these, so they all go with my flower pot. So, step by step, here we go. So this is the wheel. I have 2 little knobs here. This is what you call a potter's bat, which is basically a false bottom. So on the back, there's 2 little holes that are 10 inches on center, and these 2 little knobs are 10 inches on center each. Put them down, and then I have a little bit of scrap clay. Turn on the wheel. A little bit of a scrap clay, which I put on, which acts kind of as a glue for me with these wooden bats. You don't need them for other kinds of bats, but... So then I throw the pot on, or the piece of clay on. That's why they call it throwing. Then, first thing I do is center out the clay. So right here, I'm pushing in with my left, and I'm pushing in with my right, and I'm pushing down at the same time. So it kind of makes like a cone thing. And because I've done this so many times, it's already centered. But what you can do is you can cone it up, which means bring it up into like a shape and then bring it back down to make sure that it's centered. So the next move is just to flatten it out. I personally do that with my finger, or I do it with my palm. My palm actually is the best one for this job. and I just push down and I bring out ever so slightly, keeping it the same width, or thickness rather. Then I have a little cutter tool that I made. Just has a 45-degree angle on it. Add a little bit of water, push in against it, and it lifts up the rim. And this would basically be the same method that you do to make plates. And these are basically plates, except I stamp my name on them and I use them as saucers. They're not intended for food usage. So, and then I stamp my name and a number on the side of it. So there's my name, Ben Wolff, number 4, which indicates that this saucer will fit a 4-pound piece of clay pot that I made. So all those pots that you saw me make earlier, if you were in here earlier, they were all 4-pound pots. So, and that's how I go by, and how my father also goes by in the shop for pricing. So we know that a number 1 is a certain price, number 2 is a certain price, and 4. It's by poundage, so I know that those 4s over there, as I keep saying 4s, yeah, that's how it happens. So hopefully that helps. Thanks for asking. Yeah, welcome. Says, guess my name Johnny. There you go. Sauce Man's gonna answer for me. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, I'm not guessing your name. It's probably tough to do. Sauce Man, wait now. You feel like you're Jack and Alex. I know, right? I can't even say your name, Colingliana. What? Am I saying that right? It's such a cool name, and I can't say it right. And Saucy, I'm a girl. Yeah, we knew you were a girl. So, even though I think you have like a guy in a suit as your picture, I can't see right. Maybe you don't. Whatever. What am I to judge? I don't know. Yeah, close enough. No, it's not close enough. I want to say it right. Juliana. Dude, I am so sorry. I'm just gonna murder. I'm butchering it. I'm butchering your name. Qualingliana. No. Renji C. I normally don't even swear in here, but Sauce Man, I don't know, Sarah. Yeah, exactly. No, how about probably like a welcome's name starts with an S. Okay. Yeah, Sauce Man Skylar. E equals A. What? Sierra. I'm just gonna name Stacy. Start naming female S names. Skylar is my name. Nice. Nice. I like that name, Skylar. Oh, I went to school with a friend that named his daughter Skylar. What's the origin of the name Skylar? Do you know the origin of your own name? Like, where it was, it sounds very Irish to me. Am I off by that? Like your name is Skylar. It's somewhere like that, right? It's a very nice name. I would say Irish. Skylar. Could have a pint of Guinness with Skylar. Sorry, I'm horrible with accents. It's giving you grew up in NYC. Yeah, I did not. But a name like Skylar sounds like a little NYC. No, it sounds Irish to me. In Australia. Nah, bro, I'm 92 over here, man. Sucks, man. I grew up in Australia. Well, Skylar might be is it an Australian name? I feel like it's somebody needs to just look it up. I'll look it up later. Yeah. Really off today? Yeah, me too. Telling me. Ooh. The same way. I'm completely off all day. She even said that she was from Australia, and I'm going, I don't know, maybe you're from... I can't even remember. But the name probably has an origin. Like if you typed in, if you Googled Skylar name origin. My dad from Tennessee named me. Right. Well, my buddy that has a daughter named Skylar lives in Alabama. So a lot of people in the South. I don't know a lot of Skylars up here. I don't know any Skylars in my generation. People I grew up with or anything. I feel like that's a newer name that people have been using. Or an old name that people are coming back to using. You can tell I'm not very educated. Nor do I claim to be. But I am actually interested in where the name comes from. Skylar. Right. It's an Australian accent. I know. Down under. Skylar. Skylar. Maybe I have that right? I don't know. I like the Australian accent. I like guessing when people are speaking English and like with a heavy accent and where they're from. But if you can't hear them, it's tough with names. Like people just say, guess where I'm from. Like, I don't. Timbuktu. Yeah, we're making her laugh anyway, I guess. Saucy man, guess where I'm from? Wow, that took you a bit to type that out with all the lower, upper, and then lower, and then upper, and then lowercase. You were born in 2009? I was 29. Wait a minute, that ain't right. Yeah, I was 29 in 2000. Okay, I'm old. I'm old. Just no doubt, no to it. 2009. 29 years old. I wish I could go back to 2009. Not feel any pain. Sauce man, you've told me where you're from. You're from Canada, right? Do I have that right? I was 29. I'm old. Quote. Oh no, I'm getting you confused. Maybe I'm getting you confused with Oh, we've already discussed this. Yes, that's Joel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm losing it today. I know where you're from. We've discussed this. Oh, yeah, yeah. From Scranton, Pennsylvania, right? Allentown. Because he's living there in Allentown. Where do you think Joel is from? I thought, wait a minute, I'm getting confused. There's so many different, you're all like gamer tag names to me. Joel, I thought he was, him and SJM Ceramics, I thought they were, SJM Ceramics is in upper New York State. And then I thought Joel was in Canada. Canada. Right? Do I have this right? Saucy Man, I know where the heck you're from. I'm losing it. I'm just kidding about this. Scranton, Pennsylvania, but... Dude, I'm sorry, man. I hope you don't... You're gonna unfollow or unsubscribe now, because I have forgotten where you live. I'm not like Ugchugs who can remember everything you guys have ever talked about with every single person. The way that kid's brain works is amazing. He's so good with people. Like, oh yeah, I remember you. You went to school and wherever and went. I talk to Saucy Man like every single day. I forget where you're from, bud. It's just a testament to what a jerk I am. Joel's from Canada. I knew that was right. Yep. SJM is upper in New York, right? I'm from... Shit. Minnesota? Why? Why am I not remembering this, Sauce Man? You're really letting me think. You're just gonna let me think for eternity. That's how this is gonna work. Are you one of those long joke guys that can just hold the... let them think about it for years and years? That's not Minnesota. Is it Minnesota? Right. Darn it. I know I've asked you before in the lives. You've been one of the people that always hangs out, and I appreciate you massively, and I feel horrible for not remembering where you're from. I don't even remember where Welcome is from, and I remember... I seem to be remembering less these days. Nah, too cold over there. Is it Midwest, though? Is it Midwest? Saucy Man is in the name. The answer is in his name. Really? I don't know how that would work. There's a Saucy Man. Let's see. Chastity Smith. Do you use a wire pull for the saucers off later? No, I do not. I actually let these dry completely because they're on MDF board bats, and they dry and they will just pop right off when they're completely dry. Saucy Man, the Atlantic Shore area. I mean, okay, so we're near each other. Are you Atlantic Shore area? Are you in New York as well? You're not in New York, are you? Are you in New York? I don't know. Dude, I can't remember to save my family. I can't remember your name. I remember your name. I can't remember where you live. Brothers ignore me. I'm ignoring you. Wait. What did you say? Sorry if I missed something. Welcome. Yeah, my friends say I'm old. I'm only 15. I'm that old. Ah. Yeah. 15 is, you got your whole life ahead of you. That's awesome. I want to be 15 again. Sorry if I was ignoring you. Did I miss anybody else? I think he says it's in his name. Okay, I can't figure that out. Chastity, I did answer the question. Saucy man, Atlantic Shore. Brother is ignoring me. You are in Connecticut. Yeah, I'm in Connecticut. Yes, I am. As I like to refer to it as pathetic. I'm just kidding. It's nice up here in the northwestern hills of Connecticut. Oh, your brother is ignoring you. Is that what you're getting at? Your brother is ignoring you? Well, you're on YouTube. Like, I know you remember that song. Soft man, I'm so sorry. I'm completely sorry. I apologize. I need to apologize to everybody that's watching. I know it's not in your name, Sauceman. Somebody wrote that. You're from Sauceville. I'm doing. If you're on the Atlantic, I can name every state on the Atlantic until I get there. Is that what I'm going to have to do? Welcome says I'm an only child. Oh, well, then why'd you say brother? I was ignoring me. Sauce man, you deleted something, bud. Yep. I know you remembered. Yeah, that's the thing. Potters, our heads are spinning all day. Things are spinning all day. I don't know how Chad does it from Hug Chugs. He can remember everything, everybody. I have a hard time doing it. So I think that was that one. That was that one. Let's go back here. Saucepan's gonna leave me hanging. He ain't gonna tell me. That's okay. That was a decent session of making pots. Got a lot of stuff done. Now I just gotta clean up this stuff. Because clean tools are happy tools. I guess just name every state. Alright, on the Atlantic. North to south. I still think you're not like, whatever. I'm just gonna have to name every state. Alright, let's go from the bottom. It's not Florida. It's not Georgia. It's not South Carolina. It's not North Carolina. It's not Virginia. It's not Delaware. It's not DC. It's not Jersey. I'm saying it's not, but probably is one of those. And then you got Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine. Cover all those. Welcome, Reds. Can't have any more siblings. Oh, I'm sorry, you passed. That's too sad. That's sad. Sorry about that. Sorry to hear that. It's New Jersey. That's what welcome says. It's New Jersey. It could be Jersey. It's kind of got that New Jersey ball busting kind of stuff going on here without telling me where he's from. Come on, how much fun was it? Yeah, she looked you up. I'm telling you, these kids can look up. You've got your IP address. There's a probably figured all that out, right? Said you were in the newest of Jersey's Saucy. Oh. Oh, so you wrote that and deleted it that quick? Is that what happened? Was the message that was retracted? That means that Welcome was paying very close attention to the comments, which I appreciate, guys. Oh, good job. You want to see? You are from Jersey. I love that kind of humor. You want a cookie? Well played, Huss man. And what's funny is, I remembered you were from Jersey the whole time. I just wasn't going to say it. I told you I knew where SJM and Joel. I was confusing you with Joel. Who confuses sauce with Joel? You're from Canada, right? That's all I had to say to get you going. Saucy and dog. Wow, okay. You guys should go find a room, huh? That's the way it is. Alright, well, you guys have been very nice to hang out with tonight, this afternoon, this evening. There was, what was the kid's name with the podcast? I guess it was Just Lurking. He has a podcast, and I think I'm gonna, Ben, you tricked us. I sure did. I tricked Welcome too. I have no idea where you're from. You said I was from so I was saying, Welcome, you got Discord? No, I don't have Discord. Oh, you do. You two do. Yeah, you two get on with whatever you're getting on with. I'll let you guys talk for a little bit. Figure this out. Oh, goodness. All right, you guys keep going here. You know what I'm going to do for you? We'll make this nice thing. We'll put a pot here because we got some lovebirds going on here. Pot here spinning, nice, quiet for you, and I'll play you guys some love songs. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sabrina's Suburban Garden. Have a good evening. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for always tuning in, Sabrina. And Sauce Man, you're awesome. Jersey's awesome. Did you see that Bon Jovi just saved somebody's life the other day in Tennessee? He's a Jersey boy. Sauce Man, when did that happen? A couple days ago. If you're talking to me. Yeah, know about lovers. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, no, that did happen with Bon Jovi. You look it up in the news. He saved somebody from jumping off a bridge. I'm not making a joke on that. You're in trouble. You got you like the Sword in the Stone when you turned into the little squirrel. You have to explain that you're not really a sauce man. You're an actual squirrel. Alright guys, I'm heading now. Hope you figured out your whole situation you got going on. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody. Be safe. Be kind. Just be. Rah, rah, we got yakky, 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 yakky. Yeah.